One of the last myths that comes up when I'm visiting with clients about estate planning is, will they get stuck with the debts of the loved one who's passed on? And generally that answer is no, because those debts are to be paid by the estate, whether that's an intestate proceeding, passing without a will, or a estate administration that's passing with a will. The final debts of that loved one are to be paid by whatever assets there are in the estate before any distribution to the heirs was made. And the biggest one that usually comes up is the funeral, because we want our loved ones to be remembered and memorialized with charity and respect and kindness and love. And that can be an expensive process. And, so whatever it costs to have the officiant there, to have the funeral home take care of the body, to buy or rent the casket, to pay for headstones, these things, those debts are part of what can be paid out of the estate. And then, of course, if there's any other things like home health care or other things that need to be paid out of the estate, those are all part of that final winding up. And then a distribution is made. So the family is rarely stuck with any kind of debt unless there's, an upside down financial situation. And, but those debts are the estate's, and they belong to the estate of the deceased, and those debts have to be satisfied against that. So I want to dispel that rumor that the family gets stuck with the debts. And it's in a rare occasion, if you're a co-signer on a home loan or some other debt, that might be a possibility, but that's very different than your normal situation. So I hope dealing with some of these myths assuages and minimizes and diminishes any concerns and fears that some of y'all may have regarding the estate planning process. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the questions section of any social media platform you may watch this on: LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, what have you. And I'll respond to them directly back to you or in the subsequent video on that question. So thank you again for watching. I love doing these videos for you. I'm going to talk a little bit more about estate planning in the next segment, about where to keep your documents and that kind of information, because I think that's very critical as well, and something we often don't think about. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about where to keep your life plan documents, so that way they're easily accessible in the event that a loved one needs them to help you.